Hey everyone, I'm Laura Ross, area manager, but not for long, soon to be region. I am your area manager and I'm super excited to be here. There's so many new faces, so many new people on our team, and I just first off wanted to give a huge welcome to all you new people. We are so grateful to have you on the team, and we wanted to go over some of the new exciting stuff. So if you're new or you're someone that's been on the team for a little bit, we have lots of information for all of you. So there's lots of good stuff, and we have a raffle at the end, so make sure to watch till the end. Okay, so welcome, welcome, welcome to the new consultants. If you have questions, please take notes and go back to your sponsor after this call is over, and we can talk to you and help you and walk you through whatever questions that you might have, because there's going to be some lingo that you might not know, but you will get all of it eventually, I promise. It's super fun to be here. We are exploding as a company. It's just such a great time, so I'm grateful to have you. Okay. So I'm going to go over what to do if you're a new consultant, but first I'm going to talk about one little quote from my money book, How Money Works. I just thought it was super interesting, especially with what's going on right now. There's so much financial illiteracy. It's actually the #1 economic crisis in America. 44% of Americans don't have enough cash to cover a $400 emergency. 43% of student loan borrowers are not making payments in the United States. 38% of households in America have credit card debt. 33% of American adults have zero retirement savings. That's a huge problem. And with the pandemic, these were stats before the pandemic. So now we have so many people that are on unemployment. So many people need what we have to offer. We have been growing exponentially, and one of the reasons is because so many people need this right now. So my #1 advice right now to everyone, new, old, in between, is to open our mouths. We have to share what we know right now, because we are exploding and we still have a great way to make money. And so I just want to say the #1 way to be successful is to open your mouth and share with somebody else, because there's so much to offer through this company. What sales go up during a crisis? Alcohol and beauty sales. So these are huge things, and we happen to be part of one of the biggest things that's going to go up during a crisis, which is beauty sales. We've had 25% growth year over year as a company, and in March alone, we had 30% growth in March, this March over last March, pandemic March over March before that. So that's just amazing. Most companies, if they have a 5% growth, they are celebrating with a huge, huge gala. So for us to have 30% in March alone is huge. So don't, downplay what we have right now. If you're a habit, a hobbyer with Arbonne, this is your sign to take this to the professional level of taking this company to the next level, because what we have here is something huge to share. So one thing I want to announce is during May, we have a $500 free product raffle for all orders. So I just want you to know that $500 free products raffle for all orders in May. Make sure to share that message to message. We have to be compliant, so be careful with what you're putting on your Instagram. But you can personal message that to anyone you want, because that is given by me. That is not given by Arbonne. So that's why I'm saying to personal message it. Okay, also top consultant from May 1st through May 7th gets a Arbonne felt board, which has been sold out. It's amazing. You can share messages on social media. It's super cute. So you want it. Top consultant's going to get that. And we're going to have lots of social media tips coming up soon with Miss Marisol. She's super good at it, so she's going to teach me as well, which is going to be great. So if you're a new consultant, we wanted to highlight you as a new consultant. And if you're an old consultant or an in-between consultant, it's your turn to step up and say, this is going to be my full-time gig of part-time hours with full-time money, okay? Part-time hours, full-time money. If you put in part-time hours, you will see the rewards with what we're doing right now, these 15-minute events, which we're going to go over. So become a lifer. Do the SoundCloud trainings every Saturday to build your belief. Those are through Donna Johnson. Go for the gold. Do not do any sales on eBay. I just wanted to highlight that because we have a lot of new consultants. We cannot do that. You could get your number taken away. Make sure, again, to be compliant. No posts claiming to be a doctor or medical claims, and also don't put any income claims without putting earnings.arbonne.com. Okay, it's really important that we do that. I don't want anyone to lose the ability to have this amazing business. Okay, so next up, we have lots of groups as a team. It is our job as a team to help one another by liking each other's stuff, commenting on each other's stuff. Get to know, if there's somebody on here that you don't know, friend them, because this is our team. We are here for each other. This is your sidelines, your uplines, your downlines. Everybody in here, these are our people. So friend each other and like each other's stuff and help each other. We have a healthy living group. For those of you that are new, add your people who get the fit kits. We have an Arbonne ladies and gentlemen group, which is my VIP group. Copy my posts. The best copycat wins. Feel free to help and help your group by copying my posts, copying other people in our team's posts. That is something that you can do, and just copy it, make it a little bit of your own, and then post it onto your wall, because more people see it that way than sharing it. The best copycat wins. Create your own VIP group. That's what I just mentioned. If you don't have one, you should have one. The Popham Ross to Be group is our business builders group. Just so you know, that's when I'm gonna put like super top secret information or information on things that you can win or for your clients to win. If you get a business builder, you wanna put them in there and put them in the other groups I just discussed. Sample everyone, have a 100-person list. It should be an ongoing list that you add people as you meet them, because you want to write down what you do with people and what you give them, so that you can have clarity on what they need to try, what they've already bought. So it helps you to keep them to the conversation going, to keep reordering. Okay, that's the goal. The longer you do Arbonne, the better you do it, because initially you're going to be sharing, and then eventually, I promise you, your phone will be off the chain, where you're going to have to play that game at the video arcade where you're like beating the things down, the moles down. That's how I feel sometimes. I'm like, okay, what does everyone need? Who can I help next? And you're going to be doing that too. So eventually your people are going to come to you. Hey, I need fizz sticks. Hey, I need protein. Hey, I need this. And your job as a consultant is to help people. Okay, we help them to get the best deal possible, and your number one job is to get them as a team builder under you, because that duplicates your time. All right, so talk to people with your sponsor or your upline or your sidelines if needed, if your upline's too busy. These are your people. We should always, if you're new, you want to talk with other people to help build that belief, and they know how to get over objections that people might say, or they know a lot about the products too, if you're still learning about the products. The longer you do Arbonne, again, the more people that come to you. Schedule 15-minute online events. We're going to talk about those. You have two jobs as a consultant. Number one, redirect your spending or Arbonnize your home. I don't say buy everything. I just say redirect. As something runs out, go and get it from your own store. This is your store. You get to write off. You have business write-offs. So make sure you're getting your stuff from your own store. That makes 100% sense, because if you're getting stuff from somewhere else, you're not supporting your own store. So make sure that you're supporting your own store. You can use host rewards. If you don't know how to do that, it's a great way to get 85% off and free products for yourself. If you don't know about them, ask your sponsor. The second job is to teach others to do the same. So you're going to stop shopping somewhere else. You're going to start shopping from yourself and teach others to do the exact same thing. Share with others to do the same. You're going to get gifts from your host rewards for the 15-minute online events. You're going to get a script for the 15-minute online events. And those, if you don't have it, just request it. We can send it to you. They're very easy to read. You're going to build your brand and be authentic. You want to be yourself, okay? So when you're being yourself, you're going to do just like you would normally. You're going to act like just like you are, and you're going to brand yourself over time on social media. So during a pandemic, I wanted to leave you as new consultants with this thought. During a pandemic, you can either do nothing during this time period, or you can change everything. Hey, all right, I have a little guy who wants to say hi. Say good night. Good night. Love you. I love you. So with that thought.
Wait, what?
No. Go ahead, London. You need to go
You
see
use
Daddy.
that pen for everything.
I know, this is I've got my special pen. I've got his Dr. Seuss pen. Okay, but for the sake of time, I'm trying to be quick. So during a pandemic, you know, there's people that are sitting home, and then there's businesses that are going to thrive and that are going to come out of this and that are going to adjust, that are going to recreate, that are going to go somewhere. And I feel like every single thing that you need is within you to make this business occur and to be something new and something creative. And so in our future, once we get out of this, because this won't be forever, take this time to use it on yourself, to build this business, build your belief, you know, build who you want to become, and use that time through the 15-minute online events. Okay, so now in the group, Popham Ross group, Region to Be, let's talk about the 15-minute online groups. So my first raffle announcement I wanted to go over. If you invite me to if you have not done your 15-minute online event, I have a gift for Brooke already because she has rocked it out and she made district manager people. She had 8 15-minute online events in the end of April. And what did she do? She created a new management position for herself during this pandemic. I want to see that from all of you. You guys are all capable. Okay, so 15-minute online events, first raffle. You're going to be getting a gift from me if you add me to your first online 15-minute event. If you're new, I know this isn't, I'm going to be helping you or your sponsor is going to be helping you to do your first 15-minute online event. But if you're someone who's been on our team and you know what you're doing already, I know you do. So if you do your 15-minute online event and you actually invite me and implement it, I will give you a gift, okay? I just want to give you a little bit of an incentive and a little virtual hug on let's get started, get into action, because these things are working. I've never been so busy in my life. And Brooke, I'm sure can tell you the same thing. You book parties from the event. There's a script. It's like 3 pages long. You just read it and you talk about bundles. You express urgency because you put a 48-hour cap on the event. So they have to get the bundles, and you do things like comment link below if you want information on the business, comment book below if you want to book and get in on my VIP raffle. So the entire script is written out in our Popham Ross group. It's super simple. There's only 4 posts when you set up the group, and you put those 4 posts in there, and then you go live for 15 minutes. So literally on Saturday night, I did 2 events, and I had 45 people I saw. I was in front of 45 faces in 30 minutes time. Okay, this is brilliant. I didn't even have to leave my house. And then what's even cooler is we got several new consultants from it, lots of orders, and lots of new bookings. Okay, so this is going to make your business just keep going. Can you imagine if that's just my work? Imagine if you duplicate that on your team and you have 3 people under you who do the same thing. The duplication of these events of only taking 15 minutes. This is for full-time people. This is for part-time workers. This is for people who only want to work a tiny bit. This is perfect for you. All you have to do is get a host who's going to be in a group. You set it up. There's 4 posts, which you copy and paste, and then they invite their friends, and then you go online with the script for 15 minutes. You use your host rewards to give away raffles and gifts, and then you close it in 48 hours, announce the raffle winners, and then you have people who are joining, becoming clients, getting in your VIP groups, getting in the healthy living groups, getting in your personal VIP group that I was talking about. So it's brilliant. Go to the Popham Ross group. All the scripts are there. Text me. If you can't find it, just text me. I'm available. Next up, I want District Manager in Qualification, Ms. Marisol Contreras, to talk about our social media apps and tips that she has. I'm going to mute myself so she can talk.
Hi, everybody. So I'm just going to talk about some of the apps that I use directly on my phone to do my social media posts. I use a lot more Instagram. I'm trying to get a lot more on Facebook. But this is kind of what I've learned throughout the past, I would say 6 months, that works a lot better than when I first started. So the first app that I use is called Lightroom, and what I did is I bought a preset pack. It comes, you can buy different preset packs from many different websites. I just bought a generic one that was $20. It came with 5 presets. It really makes your pictures looks like those like wow Arbonne pictures like on their social media, and it makes your product, even from your own home, even if you have bad lighting, it makes it look just very like really intricate. Like it just makes all the coloring look really good. The next app I use, and I have a screenshot of everything, which once you post this video, I will post like in the comments section exactly what like those little apps look like. So the next thing I use is Insta Size, because sometimes when you take a picture with your iPhone and you go to post on Facebook or your stories, it's like too big, too small. Insta Size will create from your Instagram stories to your Instagram posts to your Facebook post to your cover post. It just resizes any picture to whatever format that you want it to be. And then I have Pic Collage, which obviously is just a collage. I like it just because you can really, it's not basic. It's not like the ones that are like this or like this. You can really make it your own. So I definitely enjoy that one. The one that I get most asked for are these next two. It's called Slow Fast. It's kind of how I speed up and slow down my videos. So the number one thing I noticed was I don't like to use time lapse on your regular iPhone because it just makes it look too blurry. And so what I do is I just record it in normal time, and then I use slow fast so I can speed up my videos and it still flows. So I do like that one a lot. And all of those that I talked about are free, by the way. Add music, that's the one where you see me add music to my videos. That one is not free. That one, I believe it's like $2 a week. I don't remember, I just signed up for it because I use it a lot. Although I have to pay for it weekly, I just figured from one video that I usually make, I get like 4 or 5 sales. So that $2 that I spent that week for me was definitely worth the investment to put into my videos. The next two are really important. The next one is Canva Stories. This is how I do most of my marketing. It's how I kind of make my stories look really like unique. It already comes with all the backgrounds. You just kind of look through the templates, like the post that I made today on Mother's Day. I literally just typed in Mother's Day and I looked through all the templates, and that's the one, like I saw the colors and I was looking through our digital force, which is now where we have to get all of our pictures from to post. So what I did is I just kind of went with a certain theme. And I just think it just makes it look prettier, makes it look more interesting. People are more willing to keep going forward. So that's what I use, Canva Stories for my phone. And then I go on canva.com when I really want to get into it. So I did this a lot for like my Christmas stuff. I'll do one for Father's Day, Valentine's Day, all that. You want to just like kind of stay in the same theme. The next one I use, it's called Typorama. So this one you guys will like a lot because you can upload a picture and it gives you all of these templates, and you can type on top of the picture with really cool fonts. So it's not just like your basic Helvetica or Times New or Arial Sans. It has really cool different. So that Zoom thing, I just took an Arbonne picture from the parties, and I just thought that one looked cute. So I just put it on top of there, and you can kind of customize it however you want. That one is free. Canva Stories is free. Like I said, I think the only one I paid for is the add music. So there's that. And one of the other things that I wanted to mention was I spend a lot of time doing my videos. And although it's a lot of work, I'm not gonna lie, the video itself probably takes me 10 to 15 minutes to edit it, to make it look nice, to add the music, to add the captions, is what makes people want to stay watching my video. For what I did a long time ago was I would just post picture, take a poll, let me know if you want, which is kind of something that I did today, but I also added some other twists into my stories so that people would keep watching my stories and they would just want to see the product. So I kind of like hide it in there instead of, when I do my videos, instead of trying to sell the product, I'm pretty much just showing them how I use the product. And what I always end with is like a question or a poll or something to get them to answer that has nothing to do with Arbonne, but relates to what I just showed them. Because then from that poll, what I ended up seeing is I see who's actually really interested in the product or something like that. Because then I can kind of direct message them like, oh, so I saw that blah, 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 blah. That you're interested, like you saw my skincare video, like what, you know, and then I just start talking to them and all of a sudden I'm sending them a sample. And then I follow up with them within a week. And then it's the end of the month and I'm texting them and they're like, okay, I'll buy it, you know, and all because of one little poll. But again, I think the most important thing is that poll had nothing to do with like the Arbonne products because it makes people want to click. And so one of the first things I do too is I click yes, because that way the first person that actually clicks yes, they'll see it's always yes, it's always yes, it's always yes. So it's just kind of like a little trick that I use when I do my videos and stories. But if you want to get into it, how I could do like a step-by-step of how I do it. So I normally video myself, right? And I do all of this on my iPhone. What I do is I crop it with my iPhone, like the parts that I don't want. Then I upload it to add music. I add my music. I upload it to Instagram stories. And then from there, I add my caption. It's pretty much like a step-by-step. And then the one thing I did see about people is no more than 2 minutes. So which is 8 films, because stories goes on for 15 seconds for both Instagram and stories. After 8 slides, people will stop watching no matter how interesting it is. So my like highest recommendation is whatever video you're trying to do, make it less than like 8 slides. It's like the most important thing if you're gonna get out of all this. That really, I really noticed a difference on when I would make videos that were just like 2 minutes and 30 seconds to 2 minutes. So, so yeah, that's kind of my little social media stuff that I'm learning. I'm constantly learning also from my stories and Facebook, and also every now and then it's good to share. This is another thing that I learned this past 2 months. Share things that you use with your Arbonne products. So a lot of the stuff that like I buy on Amazon, that's like $5 or $10. You know, you just like mention how inexpensive those things are to help with using Arbonne products. You're kind of, although you're showing your Amazon like sales and finds, you're still promoting your Arbonne products without them even noticing. And the more they hear Arbonne, someone's going to be willing to direct message you and be like, hey, let me ask you a question about this. So that's like something else I learned recently, this past like 2 months. So yeah, that's social media in a nutshell.
Can you also share like a tip about what you're going to do with your 15-minute party in the beginning? Because I thought that was brilliant and what you're doing it.
Oh, okay. So after watching Brooke's 15-minute videos, because I'm a huge visual learner, I was like, I need to see it in order to understand things. It's really hard for me to read something and fully understand it. I'm a visual person. So I've watched almost all of Brooke's 15-minute videos, which I love. I was like, oh, I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this. So I definitely appreciate that. So what I'm going to do is, you know, the sheet masks that are $6 cost to us, but I normally buy like 10 or 12 because I like to give those to my happy birthday, my preferred clients, the ones that spend a lot of money. I'll buy 10 or 12 at the same time, which they end up being like $2 to $3 a time. What I'm going to do is when I start my lives, my parties, which I have some starting next week, which I'm really excited for. I'm going to start with, if you first giveaway, if you stay on for the 15 minutes, who's ever on this live, whether it be 1, 2, or 10 people, I'm going to raffle off this sheet mask just for watching, because it'll give them incentive just to be like, oh, I can watch for 15 minutes, you know. And then at the end, I'm going to let you know if you, for your orders, you will receive, I bought like lip glosses and mascaras, and I have a lot of like guy following for skincare. So I bought the 3-in-1, which is in that same $30 range with the host rewards, to raffle off for the purchases of the products. So the sheet mask idea, which is like kind of how Laura said, like if you stay on, you'll get a reward. It kind of makes you want to stay and watch because you're like, oh, okay, I'm willing to do it. Like all I gotta do is watch, but I'll stay. And I'm pretty sure if they stay and watch, they'll want to buy something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Brooke, do you want to comment anything? Because Miss District Manager over there is definitely rocking it out. I know Brooke did a lot of events and she asked people to host. Uh-oh, we're running out of time. Uh-oh, let's see, what is, okay, we're on the 10-minute range. But so Brooke, maybe there's something you can share, but also like Marisol said, I'm a total visual learner, and Brooke heard the training and ran with it, and I was so excited because I'm like, thank God somebody did it first so I could watch, you know. So I watched her too, and I was so impressed, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna do this. And again, if you didn't hear the incentive and you just got on, for the first time that you implement it, if you haven't done it yet, add me to your group so that I can watch and I can send you a special gift, because I'm going to incentivize you, because these are going to totally change your business and make you like so excited like you've never been. But Brooke, go ahead and share, you know, maybe a couple tips from you too, because she just made district, which is huge. And I don't even know how you sold as much as you did so fast. So tell us some tips.
All right. I say the number one thing is to have fun. Lots and lots of fun. I think my thing is I don't just outright read it, which by all means do that, but add a joke in just real quick, or just make it so personable that they feel you on how you really enjoy these products, how you are really using these products for yourself. So they don't think that you're just outright selling them things. To me, it's just about having fun. They want to know that you're having fun, even though you can't see them. Hopefully they're laughing if you're laughing on the other side. I hope y'all laughed at me if y'all watched my videos. But the secret is to honestly try to keep it closer to the 15 minutes. I kind of got a little carried away sometimes and went a little jabbery. So I did get away with it a little bit, but I don't think, I mean, all my hosts were like, oh, you're fine. It was good. I really liked it. I want to know more about this, that, and the other. My other thing is just something that I've learned. Make sure you guys know what's on the back order list before you start these parties, so that whenever somebody messages you right away and they're like, hey, I want that green drink. Right now, the greens balance is on back order until the 15th of May, and it breaks my heart, but it's coming. So let them know, hey, if you get it, maybe that'll be my free gift to you, is the greens, so that, you know, you're getting them the sell, but you're also giving them their gift that you were going to give them anyway. So that's something for you guys to think about, on like a heads up, have a heads up on it before it just kind of catches you off guard a little bit. But have fun, lots and lots of fun. That's the big important part for me. And book and book and book and book.
Yes. So I think all of you got some good tips. Are there any questions that, because there is a chat section. Let me see, is there any chatting that you guys have done that I need to help answer? Let's see. Am I missing it, guys?
I don't think there was any more chatting than what April and I said to each other.
Allen, I see now. Okay, you're cleaning house. Yay, April, I'm so glad to see you on here. Hi. I'm trying to see Holly. What'd you say?
I just uploaded the screenshot to the chat. I didn't even see that. So you can see it.
Oh, the app. Well, and also post that into our Popham Ross Region to Be group so that everybody can see all those apps, because that was really exciting. I definitely know I've been wanting to know the fast one. That's exciting for me. I see Holly's here.
I think I'll try to do the next time, like I do, like a marketing thing like I did today, or for the 500 raffles. I'll try to screen record it as I'm doing it, and I'll just like upload it so you can see kind of, it's really easy. It's actually really fun. I really enjoy it. It's like scrapbooking virtually. It's really what it is. So if you enjoy that too.
Yeah, and okay, so any questions from the new people? April Banks, I know you're on here. I just wanted to welcome you. She literally just joined from a 15-minute party. So, super exciting. We've got people joining left and right. Super exciting. any questions, you know, just go and see your sponsor. I don't see any in this writing area. Is there anyone who has a question about how to implement a 15-minute event? Anything that we can help you with? Because I'm super excited for you guys to get going, because I mean, I just know how much this has changed my business. So I can't wait for you guys to hit those goals that we've been talking about. And you know, it's something that's actually going to create that success that we've been wanting. So I'm just really excited. I mean, one day, all of us on here, if you keep doing them, it's just a matter of time, because it duplicates so quickly that you'll be able to earn that, you know, free trip from Arbonne or the free Mercedes, and get to that level of Arbonne that's going to change your entire life. I mean, the dreams are going to come true with these 15-minute events, because they're the actual plan that you can take, and you are in control of how many events you do. So you could, if you, like Brooke, if she booked because she knew she wanted to get the right number before the end of the month. And what did she do? She ended up making districts. So you can, this is something that you can actually physically take control of, and book as many events as you want to book. Just ask your friends to host. And the thing is, there's people that you know that are on your team even that you haven't even reached their network, because I had my mom do my first party, and it was really cool because she invited friends that literally she had never talked to about Arbonne, even though she's been doing this with me forever. So this is just a great way to reach people that you haven't reached, because not everyone can come to an event. Not everyone has the time to sit down with you, but these are so easy because they can get online and they can watch at their own convenience. So that's huge. And if they get on before the 48 hours, they can get the gifts that we offer. And then as well, I'm going back to the groups, and like, because I'm doing the $500 free product raffle, I'm going back to my groups that have already closed, and I'm putting that in there so I can keep dripping a little bit of information about Arbonne, and keep getting, you know, when somebody's ready to get a birthday gift, or a birthday gift for themselves, or Mother's Day gift for themselves, or a Mother's Day gift for their mother, or for, you know, their daughter or somebody, they have your contact information, and you can put that, you know, raffle incentive out there, and then they can reach you. So raffle time for all of you that are on here. We have a nectarine hand lotion with all this hand washing. I know a lot of you need some hand lotion right now. I know my poor hands are like out of control. So this is the hand lotion from the Botaniques line, and I'd love to raffle this off right now, just for, you know, your time. I value your time, and I'm excited about what this can do. So I'm gonna let all of you unmute, and I'm gonna think of a number. There's, I think, about 10 of us. So I'm gonna think of a number between 1 and 10, and whoever gets the number wins the hand lotion. Okay, so okay. I'll start with the new consultant, April Banks. If you could unmute and tell me your number.
6.
Okay. April Allen, type it in or tell us your number. And while I'm waiting for April, I'll go ahead with Holly.
3.
Okay. There's another one in the middle. I don't know who it is. But we'll go with Kimberly. I can't hear you.
Hold your fingers up, Kimberly.
Yeah, hold us. How many fingers? Come back over a little. 7.
7.
Okay. No. Brooke.
2.
No. Did April? Did
Marisol.
you? Oh, that's the app list. I was gonna see. And Marisol, what is your number?
10.
Okay, I don't know. There's one more person on here, but I don't know who it is. If there's someone else, announce yourself and tell me. It just says iPhone. Okay, well, we'll go back to the beginning. April Banks.
1.
No. Holly.
3.
3 was already called.
Yeah, 3's already called.
Let's do 9.
Nope. Kimberly. 7.
Do
Nope.
another number, Kimberly. She did 8.
Nope. None of you. Okay.